how about them tops, son?
All day, SEC boys. SEC, they supposed to be SEC. Where's the other, baby?
You're listening to the Red Out Podcast.
Hello everyone and welcome into a Red Out short clip here. This is from our latest episode. Hope you enjoy. And for our rank tonight, we're going to talk about a piece Jared's got coming out tomorrow. And I know I'm going to touch on one of my favorite three-point shots that Western has done. I'm sure Jared's got several. Obviously, he wrote the piece, so he knows several more three-point shots. But the one that gets me every time is Ty Rodgers' shot.
Bless.
That was when I was there. Jared was in kindergarten.
No. I was in middle school, though, so
yeah, it doesn't help your case, buddy.
Middle school.
But I was... God, what year was that, anyway? What year was that shot, Jared?
08.
08. So that means I was a sophomore at Western. I was at the football stadium, the old side of the stadium, before they built the new side. And the game was on, and I remember we had the training room door open to the players' lounge so we could watch the game. And I mean, as the game goes on, it's getting closer and closer and closer, and we're like, man, we could actually go to the next round. All right. And last second, there's probably 30 players packed in there. You know, all the trainers and everybody's looking over the shoulders of the players trying to see this. Comes down the court. I can't remember the point guard. He passes to Rodgers. Rodgers takes the shot, and I didn't even see it. Everybody just starts jumping and screaming and yelling, "Ah! Fire!"
My favorite is his face, because they have the pictures.
Yes.
I just remember that, because I wasn't watching the game. I was still in high school. I was not at TV when it was happening. But the picture that stands in my mind is, at Glasgow campus, there was a picture of the shop.
Yeah.
I just remembered it was in the hallway, near the little cafeteria area, and it was like a close-up of Ty's face. And it is the most, I hate to, it's so hilarious. It looks like the kid's having a stroke. Half of his face is "Rah!" But he hit the shot, so I'm good. But it just, that's the part of that always sticks out in my head. It's just the crazy, I'm focused to make this amazing shot face that they candidly captured, where his mouth's half open, and just has this guttural yell going on.
And he just runs away from everybody. That's what I remembered. It's him just running away from everybody, and everybody's trying to chase him to do the court dive on him, and he's just like, nope, wee, I'm over here, wee, and you're like,
"Excuse me, I'm not
you're like, yay, what are you doing? You're like, Jake, I'll go to you next, and then we'll let Jared finish up because he wrote the piece, so he's got the most.
So this is off the top of my head, but every Justin Johnson 3 when we spanked Marshall by the worst loss they've ever had on their home floor last year.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was beautiful.
The dude, I think he had 34 points that night or something like that. I just remember watching it, and Justin Johnson just kept hitting threes. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to hang 3 digits on them. Yeah. And then we scored 112 and absolutely obliterated them, and then it's so happy.
So Marshall doesn't have the answer to the great three-point defense either.
No, they don't. No, you know what? Nobody does. Let's be real. Nobody does.
No.
If shooters shoot, and if somebody gets hot, you might as well just guard the rest of the team and hope they don't shoot you out of the game.
That's probably about right, yeah.
You want the defense? That's the defense. Put a hand in that guy's face and make sure everybody else doesn't score any. That's
probably correct. Jake, you got any more?
No, like I said, every shot. Every one of those. And TJ Price, by the way, we were talking about how great he was.
Yes.
Again, no specific games are really springing to mind because I haven't had a chance to look at it. But one of the best shooters I've ever had. Was there when I was at WKU, and just loved to watch him and Trincy. Just it was just good.
I remember.
I remember, because we used to call him Percy Jackson. That was fun.
He was Percy Jackson. Okay.
That's what we called him. His name, I'm pretty sure his first name was Trency. I always mispronounce it. Is that right, Joe? Was Trency?
I remember.
Alright, enough of that. Before we
Could
get
not
into the
resist the member. Yeah. So,
Copyright issues.
yeah, I know, right? Gosh, just share it. It's all good. So, Jared, what are your top 3-point plays? Just give us a little preview of your article a little bit here, okay?
All right, so I mean, without spoiling all of it, well, I'll say some
Just
of
the
my
two.
favorite ones. I don't want to spoil the whole article, but one of them that's included was Trinity Jackson's at ULAR, Little Rock. That was incredible because I remember, like, I have this little small TV that's hooked up to watch WKU PBS or whatever. Like, I don't get it with my direct TV for whatever reason. We get all the national stuff, but I was watching that game and I was hoping they would get that win. And he goes the length of the court in like 3 seconds and takes that shot and it goes in. I was going crazy, even if it was just a regular season Sunbelt game. It's just exciting. It was so much fun just being able to watch that, and that's part of what made me like become even more of a diehard fan than I am now, because like that was my sophomore year at Western. And I hadn't really gone to many of the home games for whatever reason. I mean, I live 30 minutes away from campus, but I mean, you go for free if you're a student. If you're a student and you're listening to this and you don't go to games, you have a terrible excuse. I live 30 minutes away. Go to a basketball game. Go support the Tops.
Yeah, dude, seriously, it's free.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that started with the very end. Like, I remember, it was very shortly after that was senior night, and it was against Alfred Payton and Louisiana Lafayette. And then ever since then, I went to just about every ball game after that. So that one has some sentimental value to me. But just because of how beautiful the moment was, one of my top that's in the article is the Derek Robinson 3 at UK. When they were number 4 in the country, 2001, I do believe. That was.
Yes, 2001.
I do not remember that. I remember of it, but I don't exactly remember that moment because I was like a wee small child. But seeing him drain a 3 with about 45 seconds left in the game, put Western up by 9, and him hushing the Rupp Arena crowd is probably. There needs to be a statue of that, honestly. Why is there not a statue? That's just incredible.
Yeah, come on, guys. Get on that.
Todd Stewart, if you're listening, come on, man. We need a statue of that. Him with the hush. That was beautiful. So the rest will be out tomorrow. It's got a lot of good moments, but sadly, one of my favorite moments that I've heard of from a lot of people that should have been in the list was Darren Horn's 3-pointer at Louisville that beat Louisville last second 3-pointer, but I couldn't find any video of that, which is really sad, and I'm really hoping that someone in the athletic department could take those big moments like from the archives and like put them on YouTube or something so fans can enjoy stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, even just put that on there. I completely agree with you, because how many times do people want to go back and watch, hey, and I know you discussed off the air the difficulty you had finding some of those shots.
Oh, yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, so...
Over time, I think Southern Miss, not Southern Miss, but
I don't know, so they have
Southern
Miss. It's like
SMU. It took me forever just to find like an individual clip of it. They had the full game on YouTube, but I finally found one from Western's Twitter account that had a video of him with his shot. So, even stuff now, they just need to do a better job at documenting stuff like that, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, just like Jake was saying, their Twitter presence is really good. I kind of question some of their tweets, but, it's whatever.
Well, they should be stronger on YouTube, is all I'm saying. Like, YouTube's a platform, you could use it, and they've got all the archival footage.
They're really good.
Do you know the kind of run you could get if you would put old games on there?
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Yeah. Not as many as there should be.
I think you could get out of copyright range and post some of the old games on there. Completely agree. But they are really good about posting interviews and stuff, so I applaud them there.
Conferences, but other than that, like if there's like a really, really big moment, like the way I found the Tracy Jackson shot, like that was from WKU Sports YouTube account. Like it was big enough and exciting enough that even they put it on there for the Sunbelt era. That's something that still needs to happen, even with CUSA. Some of the big moments that we have.
Caboni, Todd, get it done. But that's all I've got tonight, guys. Follow the Towel Rack. Jared and the gang. Jared's got a piece coming out tomorrow. Matt's got a piece coming out tomorrow. I'm sure there's tons of other pieces coming out tomorrow with signing day and with the Tops, playing and doing. And, we're heading into Conference USA tournament. So as long as everything goes well, you can see the Tops playing for a Conference USA title. Whether we believe they will or not, we'll see how it goes. We will reach into the mailbag next week, so you all send us your questions. Follow the Towel Rack at Towel Rack WKU on Twitter. They do stories, videos, everything daily. Follow the Red Out guys as we do stuff, not as often, but we do it every now and then.
As we do
Yeah,
stuff.
as we sit on the pot, we do stuff, so we get it done.
That's right.
Yes. So, as always, go Tops.
Go Tops.